Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of.
Do not spray into eyes. I have sprayed you into my eyes.
Okay, so I'm just gonna give a really brief history on my vision. So basically, my whole life I saw fine, I read fine, nothing ever was brought to my attention like, oh wow, like I can't see anything. What the heck is wrong with me? So it wasn't until a year ago, I was 22, and I'm a teacher, so I was student teaching at the time, and I was, presenting PowerPoint or like reading something to the kids like afar, and I was like, oh my god, why is it so blurry? What the heck? And I was like, that's weird. Like, I was the one that made this lesson plan, and like I still couldn't read like what I wrote. So that's when I sort of was like aware of something like not clicking with my vision. So you don't really think like, oh, something's wrong with me when your whole life you haven't needed glasses or like vision questionable stuff. And you're 22, you're not like midlife crisis going down that hill. So I was like, oh, it's fine. So I just kind of like pushed it aside. Then honey, this year, actually teaching every day, all that good stuff, I was like, okay, this is a problem. Like, I'm getting headaches when I'm watching TV or go to the movies. I'm like on the struggle bus when it comes to like driving at night. I was like literally like this, and I was depending on Siri a lot, like for her voice on the map telling me where to turn, because I like would see the sign by the time it was like too late to turn. And then just like reading things from afar, I was like, yeah. So that happened. So I finally set up an optometrist appointment literally 2 weeks ago. And the girl I had, like the optometrist, she was awesome. Like, she was so nice. I was really reluctant. I was scared that like my dad was like, oh, they're gonna dilate your pupils and like do all this stuff, and I was like, oh my god, what was, oh. So I was like really sweaty and like really nervous, and she was like, oh girl, like it's fine, we're just gonna do this, blah blah blah. And like I think I did like 3 different tests, like sight tests, and then she checked like the different lenses to see she was like, can you see this? And I'd be like, oh my god, yeah. And it was just like crazy when she changed the lenses, like how much better I could see. So after doing all those tests, she told me that I had like a stage 3 astigmatism in this eye, and then a stage 1 astigmatism in this eye with like nearsightedness. So like going your whole 23 years of life like not having sight problems, until someone that's like a professional tells you that thing, you're like, oh my goodness, honey, we have a problem here. So she told me I need glasses, and I was like, oh, okay, like, which is really ironic because when I was younger, I used to like wear fake glasses because I thought it was cool. Now I've really got glasses, so yeah. Anyway, so I started searching, doing all my research on finding glasses, and I went to a lot of places that you hear like on commercials, or just like very like well-known like mass-produced franchise companies that you hear about, and I didn't like any of the styles they had. I would like label my style as like more, I don't want to say hipster, but like very like retro-y, like something most people don't want to wear kind of thing. So yeah, that happened. And then I kind of just heard about Warby Parker actually via Tyler Oakley, so thank you. And I went online and just kind of like researched them, and I started learning about their story and like how they were just a bunch of friends from college that just kind of like were like, yo, screw society, let's make our own company and get what the things that we want out of it. And I was like, yeah. So found out like when you buy a pair of their glasses, some of the proceeds go like to third world countries, or like, places that aren't as better off as I am. And they offer like vision assistance, which I just thought was really cool. It reminded me of Tom's. So yeah, that happens. So I went online on their website, and I kind of had this opportunity, which they do for a lot of people, where you can just do it at home try on. So I got to choose like up to 5 pairs, which is a lot. And I just was like, click, 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 at home try on. And you only had to pay like $1 on your like credit card or debit card or whatever on hold, and they mail them to you. Get to try them on, rate them, see how you like them, and then you have like a week to decide, and then send them back, and then they give you the money back, and then you can choose. So I clicked on a bunch of pairs I thought I would like I chose a lot of different pairs and sent them home, and I actually FaceTimed my parents to see because they're so brutal with me. And I even got a pair that were like Harry Potter glasses, very like circular, because I thought those were cool. And then I put them on. I was like, nah, honey, try again. So yeah, I finally found the pair I liked, and I ordered them, and they're about $145, which sounds like a lot, but it includes a 1-year warranty of like if you ever like mess them up, they'll send them in, you can get them one time like repaired or whatever, which reminds me of like a lot of products. And the lenses are scratch proof, they're like reflective proof, if that's the right word, like they just don't like reflect things, anti-glare, that's what it is. And they're made of polycarbon something, so they just don't feel like fragile, because if you're like me in a klutz, yeah, these are the pair for you. So I went ahead and ordered them, and they said it would take up to 10 business days, and I obviously sent the other home try-ons back, and that was a really easy process. It's free shipping and all that really good stuff, and it was seriously just a really good experience. Like, I've had really bad online shopping experiences, and this is just was such a like breeze. It was great. And they came today. I ordered them like 9 days ago, including the weekend, so they came in like 5 business days. And yeah, it was just a really good experience. So when I got it in the mail, it came in a shipping box, but then I opened the shipping box and it came in this very like sleek box, and I was like, wow, I love like simplicity. That's kind of the aesthetic I go for. So it came in a box, and then they came with the sunglasses, oh my good god, glasses. Maybe I need to get my hearing checked. And it came with like a thanks so much for choosing Warby Parker, and then it says, for every pair of glasses sold, a pair is distributed to someone in need. And I'm a special ed teacher, so like it just warms my heart when things like this happen. And they say, we want you to love your glasses as much as we do. And then they have like all this contact information if you're like not happy with it, and blah blah blah. So there's that. And here are the bad boys. And like, look how, I just love this. I love it so much. So I'm gonna go ahead and put them on, and as you can see, like, they're not super thick. I chose the Holocomb brand or style. They have like on the inside what it is, and they're really sassy, and they made me think of like the 1950s, 60s, and I just really liked how they fit my face, because I have really big eyes, and I just like that they didn't disguise that. And like, you know, I just didn't want them to be some kind of pair that were like, oh, you're wearing glasses. I wanted it to be something where it wasn't a huge difference, because being someone that never wore glasses to now is a big step. So there's these. They were really cool when I ordered them. You just had to scan your prescription from the optometrist, and then you had to do a pupillary depth or something, whatever it's called. It's PD, and you can do it on their website, which is really easy as long as you have a webcam. So that's what I did, and so they figured out like the shape of your head and all that stuff. It was seriously so easy, and like they did it to where like they don't fall down your nose and they don't like move. And I just like, when I first put them on a couple hours ago, I cried, because I was like, I didn't realize how bad my sight was until I put these on, and it's like, there is a God. So that happened. Yeah, so I really like them. They also came with this, it's like a 2-in-1 awesome thing. So it's like a case that you can like carry around, and it's also like the cleaning cloth. So I really liked that. They also have offers where like if you ever do get them like messed up where you have to repair the lens and all that stuff. They just have like all these contacts on their website to help you. I also got a lot of emails from the people that work there that were just like checking in on me and like just double checking my order and tracking it and all that awesome stuff. It was just an overall awesome experience. So there's that. Okay guys, so that kind of concludes the there is a giant bug on my wall. Okay guys, so that kind of concludes my total review of my Warby Parker glasses and all that good stuff. So please comment, like, and subscribe, and honey, you will see me soon. So thanks so much for watching, and stay majestic. Bye!